What's the matter?
Just went to the bathroom and I swear I don't know if I'll make it through. God dang it.
We're talking about the same thing.
Gosh. I
Oh my.
need these antibiotics to kick in now.
All right.
Perfect time to go on YouTube.
I don't know how I'm going to make it through work tomorrow if this continues.
Okay. We're live on YouTube, so.
Hello, YouTube.
All right.
The
Well,
truth comes out.
well, let's check in and share all the goodness with everybody. And anybody wants to watch a replay, we'll give everybody a couple minutes, and if not, we'll carry on. Um, well, I'll update on us and check in to tell you. Um, we finished our fast today. We both had amazing numbers. We both were doing. I actually beat Lance.
Yeah, she beat me.
So it was exciting, but I did not have, I was blessed to be able to take my granddaughter to lunch for her birthday. And so it ended up one of those moments of um, breaking a fast out in public at a restaurant that I know tears me up on a good day, much less on a fasting day. But it was her birthday, so I let her pick. So I thought I chose wisely. I did pretty decent. I got a meal with some kind of steak and shrimp and ate the steak and shrimp, didn't eat any of the noodles, didn't eat the veggies, didn't anything. And then me and Cameron split a maki roll. And just that, I even had took the rice off around it and tried to eat just the veggies and the stuff that was in the maki roll. And instantly, my glucose when I went in and sat down before my meal came was 50 on my CGM, which made it about, I think, 63
Oh,
on my keto mojo. My ketones were rocking, everything was good. I ate that meal, and by the time we got done there and went to the mall to go shopping for a minute, my glucose went to 160.
High score.
High score wins. Like, it amazes me, and it's like,
sucks.
it just shows how sensitive you can be on with this, it's all that MSG, and we were at a Japanese steakhouse, so I'm sure it's full of God only knows what on the meat and on the shrimp and even the veggies and stuff like that. So it was just, I was bummed because I felt so good. The fast went so well. Everything did great. And yeah. So I'm gonna have a can of sardines tomorrow and start back in and get going. But
I
it,
found I found out something that
you learned a little
I
lesson.
learned a little lesson. My numbers weren't as good as usual. My glucose never got down below 80, even though I got DVRs in the 30s and the 40s. Um, Come to find out, I was taking a vitamin C supplement in my water. It's a powdered supplement and trying to prepare for my eye surgery. And come to find out, it's raising my glucose number. So that was the
Mm.
only thing that I changed in my fast is I had that, and that was
It had flavor in it, and I
that
didn't
was
even
it.
realize what
And
it was doing.
I didn't realize it had flavor in it. So
So, it's an orange flavored vitamin C. I didn't know he was using it, so I didn't
yeah,
say anything to him. And
that's why my I fasted for 72 hours, and when I took my numbers at the end of my fast, I had a glucose of 85 and ketones of 1.7, and it's like that's not me.
Mm.
Yeah, something's awry. And I started going back through what did I change? What's different? And that was it.
Mm.
So
So does regular vitamin C do that?
don't know yet. We're gonna find
Because
out.
I've been taking it with my iron stuff because it's supposed to help it absorb better. But
We're gonna find out because I'm gonna have to take mega doses of vitamin C for my eye surgery.
mm,
another little lesson, and I normally don't take any supplements. I don't take many supplements to start with, but don't take them while I'm fasting. I usually just skip everything and stay a complete clean fast because I don't want to take that chance of what happened to him with the vitamin C. And this morning, because I knew I was going to be leaving and everything, every morning on my feeding days, I usually do my squirt, my dropper of the methylene blue
Oh
and my
boy.
creatine in it. And I thought I'm gonna close my fast today. Let me just go ahead, end the fast today. Let me go ahead and get this in me before I had to go on live and get my blue teeth brushed and everything like that. So I hurried up and went and took it early this morning. I don't know. I didn't know this was a problem, so I'm sharing it and letting y'all know so you're aware. Do not take your methylene blue on an empty stomach on a 3-day fast.
It,
Instantly threw up.
it rockets back out the other way.
Oh.
And I have a cast iron stomach. Like I did not even throw up through chemo. I didn't do any like
She doesn't throw up, and
I it was instant. Like it was just
I think I'm gonna throw. Yep.
yep. Thank God I made it to the bathroom, but it was just that moment of what the heck? Like I don't throw up. So it was just and through little Mr. Chat GPT over here, he let us know. I text the nurse at Dr. Boz and asked Dr. Sauvé on our live and everything, and he kind of gave me a little minute, and it does change because of the emptiness of the stomach and nothing was in there, and that mucosal layer being it goes straight into the everything, so it just hits you too fast, harder than it does normally. And it was like, note to self, do not do that. I will never take that again on a fasting day. So
Nope.
back to no supplements on fasting. So lessons learned today.
Lesson learned from veterans.
Yes. Glad we could make those mistakes so everybody could learn from us because
Man.
it was. I mean, it was just, and it doesn't bother me at all during, on a normal feeding day. I take it every morning with my creatine mixed in it and I'm fine. And
Yeah, tomorrow it's going to be nothing but salt water. Nothing in my
Mm,
salt water but salt.
do you do methylene blue at all?
me? No.
Yep. Don't you?
No, I haven't tried it yet. I'm like, don't
It's a,
know.
it's an experience.
Uh, let's just say my toilet's getting stained blue.
So I keep thinking, what does all that blue dye do to your body?
Right?
Well, Dr. Boss says when you do an autopsy on somebody that takes it, their brain gets blue. So, got a blue brain.
Oh.
Got a blue tongue. My teeth
You're still blue.
blue.
I mean, I trust her, but I'm like,
Your
don't
teeth turn
know.
blue. Your pee
It's
turns blue.
it's crazy. Yeah.
So can you tell that it's helping? Otherwise, I mean,
I think I do. That's why I
yeah.
went ahead and took it today because I had a big day today and had to work. My Dr. Boss stuff is all morning. I go from 8 o'clock in the morning to noon, 12:30, straight back to back to back. And my brain was working good. I was feeling good. Ketones were pumping and my glucose was down. Everything was going great. So I thought I'm going to take that and just rock it out today.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Note to self, do not do that on an empty stomach fasting.
Mm-mm.
But so come on in. That's our story, and we're sticking to it for
Yeah,
this
wait
week.
till next week.
We'll try
We'll redo next week.
if anybody's watching though, we are that it today or this week was our first week of our 8 weeks of 72s clean. So we are committed to those 72-hour clean ones. If you're not ready to fast,
7 more to go.
and you want to go 72 hours with us, you can do 72 hours of sardines. You can do 72 hours of just pick one food. If you're a beginner and you're not ready to do this, do
Absolutely.
72 hours of just beef and butter. Do 72 hours of eggs. You can do so many different things. We are literally really amping up and trying to push in this. So we are doing 3 days of 72 clean fast. On my feeding days, I'm going to have a can of sardines every one of those days of refeeding in between until we get back into our fasting routine on Sunday. And then we'll do 8 weeks of that to just keep this chemistry going. I'm on a mission to try to turn my health around and get this weight off of me and see what I could do. So I am doing that. So I am committed to 100 days of my health. So I am jumping in and going at it best I can. I did go to lunch today with my granddaughter, like I said. So um, I still need to have my can of sardines and get that over with, but we're going to start at it and keep going. So there you go.
Pretty good.
So come on in, Diana. Come and tell us how you're doing.
Well, I am right there with you on 100 days.
All right.
Moral support and all.
Thank
I
you.
I I I don't really well, I've screwed around enough that I'm not real sure I'm fat adapted anymore.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I
Wow.
don't know. I might be getting there, I'm not sure, but I mean, of course I'm basing it on not losing an ounce in 3 weeks, actually gaining a couple pounds. I'm like, what the heck? This is different. But now after 3 days of fasting, I am down 3 pounds, but I mean, I don't I don't get on the scale, but maybe once a week, maybe if that. But I'm like, okay, this is what it wasn't what I expected.
Right.
But um, I'm doing good. I'm had a little setback today with this. Found out I got an infection again, but um, it
But
is
your
what it is.
numbers,
I can't.
your numbers are down though, aren't they? I mean, you're down in the 30s, aren't you?
Oh yeah, it's my highest DBR in like 3 weeks has been 45.
Oh,
I had a couple 40s, and it's been 30s and 20s and 11 one day.
dude, that's
Oh,
rocking it out.
right.
Yeah. No, that's why I was kind of surprised. Wow, I haven't lost anything in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
'Cause that's what it's been for
But think of all the things you've
every.
had going on. So,
Oh, I know. Yeah, there's a lot going on, but I mean, I probably am up about 20 pounds more than I need to be right now, but I'm not really concerned about it. I'm at like 154, believe it or not. But she's like, no, she said, I think your sweet spot's probably going to be like 135 or 40. I said, I know, I'm not worried about it.
you'll
I
get
know I can
there.
get it off if I want to. I don't think it's
Again,
really making.
that's the happy side effect.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
I'm
mean?
not. But no, since the third, the third, my ketones haven't been below 2 since the third.
Jeez, Al.
Um, and as high as 7.1.
I love it.
That is
Oh,
amazing.
oh, yeah. That was, I think, at midnight one night. I'm like, God dang it, I know they're
Hmm.
high. I can't sleep. So there have been a few times that I ate something at like 9 o'clock at night, bite of salmon
Bring
or
your
something.
keto.
I'm like, just to see if I can get my ketones back down. So I know that that probably is not going to apply to anybody, but maybe me or Kevin or Olivia. But
Right?
I'm like,
She
yeah,
gets a ketone spurt like right before we go to bed, and
yeah.
it's
Well, I
unreal.
Okay, well,
that high. I mean, we're talking, if I get over two, it's a spurt for, that's a win for
But
me.
she pings on that.
Yeah. I
like,
like the
what
feeling of two
the heck?
something.
I'm like, why does it have to be at midnight? Sean. Oh,
You know what
but
though? It does give you incentive though when you get to feeling good and those ketones are kicking in like that. Even if it is at the wrong time of the day, take the win in it. And I just like knowing that at least my body can do it. May not be doing it on the right time schedule yet, but to know that it is doing it is assuring that. And I love that feeling. I just
yeah,
love that buzz that comes with that. And that is where, everybody thinks we're crazy sometimes for 72-hour fasts. And it is the best I feel. I mean, it truly is.
yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how to kind of moderate things. I don't know. I mean, if I do this for 100 days, if
Well, I got some, I got some,
that 7 ketones came after 4 or 5 days of sardines and then 3 days of fasting.
nice.
I was
Very
like,
good.
So
oh,
get that chemistry going in the right direction. I do have a guide I'm going to try to get out here in the next couple days. I've just not had time to get to it with the 21 day and everything. So we're going to commit to that 100 days and we've got some ideas for it. So I'll share them with you guys this week, I hope, or
Yeah,
next week
fasting
coming.
sardines. Fasting sardines.
Right? There you go.
well, I do need to work on the ketones, may be good, but I do need to work on the glucose.
So,
I've screwed it up bad enough that it's like I can't even. One day, I don't even know what I did wrong. It was 108 that morning. I'm like, what the heck?
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
Well, when
that
you're not
was
sleeping,
that might have been. There was one night that I slept like 12 hours. I woke up one night to go one time to go to the bathroom, but and it's my sleep has been weird. It has been getting better, but it feels weird. Like it feels like I'm just tossing and turning all night long. I'm like, God, and I like last night, I was awake at 2 o'clock, and the next thing I know, I turned around and looked at the clock, and my alarm was going off at 5 because I had to be 50 miles away at 7 o'clock this morning. So I'm like, dang.
yeah.
But I think the things that I started taking a week ago, I think that is helping.
Good.
Oh, good. I'm glad everything's kicking in for you, and we're going to be on this 100 days together, and I'm just glad you're doing it. So we
Yeah.
will we will share. So come on in, Robin. Come tell us how you're doing.
Thank you, Diane.
Yes, thank you, Diane.
Oh,
I'm doing good. I think you saw on Facebook about my sleep.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got the sheets in the washer machine right now, and I'm gonna make my bed and
So
um,
hopefully that works for you because I
yeah,
know that's gonna be
I might have to
tough.
tape the curtains.
That's okay.
Get
Put a
some,
little clothespin on them.
If it works.
Yep.
yeah. Um, I don't know. We'll see.
It's
I
not an easy
like some of the
process.
suggestions that were on Facebook. So
It's not it's not an easy process. So things to keep in mind, you want your alarm clock covered. You want the light
no,
under.
I'm not gonna have any clock, anything in there.
Good.
Nothing. No phone, no nothing. I just gotta,
Do it.
Wheat.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just have my husband wake me up at whatever, 7
Yep.
o'clock.
Yep. Oh, good. And you know what? Getting a sleep routine down, it sounds easy, but it's not. And when you have those habits, I can make the room dark now. I feel safe in that, but you know what? I still have to listen to something. I still have music or a podcast or something playing when I fall asleep. So it is still hard to shut your brain down. So
Right. Well,
take it in steps. Do what you can do.
I have a Kindle Paperwhite. And
Mm-hmm.
so I bought it specifically years ago for, I like to read like 30 minutes before I go to bed. And
Mhm.
I hope that won't affect anything, but it's on very low light. Um, so that's just my part of my routine, and I don't think I could go to sleep without it. Plus, I'm reading Dr. Boz's book.
Right? Good.
So
Well, keep that in mind, just do the best you can do and eventually maybe you'll move to a real book and not the Kindle. Do a little
yeah, I
um
have the book too, and I sometimes I read that, but I read the dose, the new book,
daily dose.
Daily
Daily dose.
Dose. Yeah,
Yep.
I read that, Your Daily
Yep.
Dose, and I
Yep.
really like that.
I love it. And I just love Deb too. But if you don't have this book, anybody that's watching, it's a daily reminder, 366 days of Deb taking you through a point to ponder, encouragement, problem to solve, and a prayer for every day. And
Yeah,
they're spot on. Like the woman has done her work, and it's such an inspiration. And it's a nice little read every morning. It's not long, and it's
right.
just a blessing. So good job.
I read the scripture out loud and I read the prayer out loud because we want to,
Good
speak
deal.
that for ourselves. But I just wanted to check in with my fam, my
Catch your family.
keto journey fam. So
Yep.
Excellent. Yeah, you were over on YouTube. You were over on YouTube,
yeah, I
right?
was,
Yep.
and my husband's watching the news. So
There you go.
That's all
I
right.
was watching in the living room and I was like, well, I'll just go on live.
There you go.
Good. Good, good, good. All right, Robin, have a good week and we'll see you over in the group this week.
Yeah, I'll be
hey,
there
hey,
Tuesday at 2. Tuesday at 2.
Nope. This week coming, I want to announce that really quick. This week coming is the fifth week of the month.
There's no
So there
class.
will be no classes next week, but it'll
Oh,
start right back up the week after that. So this gives me that week to be able to play over in the group a little bit and get some other things made up for you guys. So hopefully we'll have some good stuff coming out next week. It'll give me more time to get
okay,
there.
and take a break, right?
Yep.
You need a break,
Slight,
Tammy.
slight
A
refresh.
few times a year where we get that fifth week of the month and it
Okay,
Yep.
works out nice. So it works
all
out
right,
good. That's where I usually whip out some good stuff then. So,
So October 7th would be the next class.
yeah.
okay,
Yep.
good.
All right, Diana, did you have a question, hon? Or are you?
oh, I was just gonna say, and I'm not leaving you, but Deborah has a support group at 5 o'clock on Mondays, and I was there last Monday night, and I just to
Sweet.
tell her how much I love the book. It was just,
Nice.
I swear, it's like I told her I was having a little problem with food addiction. She goes, "Yep, that book's for you," isn't it? I'm like,
Right?
Uh-huh.
That's awesome. No, actually, I'd love to try to get over there myself. She is an inspiration. That woman's a force to be reckoned with. She really
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I didn't know anybody on there, but I just mainly wanted to just tell her how much I love the book.
Is she on Zoom on Monday night?
Mhm.
How do I
Yeah.
find out that information?
You know what? I will get her information and put it over in our group for you. So
Okay,
the Zoom link and stuff will be there too. So
all right,
yeah, if you
thank
guys
you.
can get to her on a Monday night,
I don't know.
um, our stuff's coming up different. Sorry, I'm trying to get you the link. I'll put the link here in the chat for the that's the link for her book. Um, if you don't have it, go ahead and grab it. But yeah, I will get the stuff off of her this weekend and put her over in our group too. Debs. All right, I got it down. Come on in, Susan. Thank you, Robin. Come on in, Susan. Check in. Good to see you. We haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, I took my trip to my conference in Australia and I'm still recovering.
Oh, you poor thing. Little time difference.
How was
Yeah,
Australia? That's one of our bucket list places, right?
yeah. It's far. I won't be doing it again
Really?
just because of the jet lag so bad and I couldn't control my diet so well, so I
Mm.
kind of, gone back to the basic stage one.
Yeah.
I am doing a sardine fast, sort of. Um, and I started drinking the BHB again, just to kind of boost up my ketones because they dropped into the, trash.
Of course, right? I can understand that one.
So hopefully this will, my little sardine fast will kick them back up.
Get you jump started. It will. You know what? The little boogers are amazing what they do. I love it.
Yeah, I do add stuff that's not kind of on the list. I add an egg to up the protein a little bit, and I add sauerkraut, about a tablespoon,
Ooh.
not much.
A little bit of fermented food, that's good. That's always good for the gut too, to put a little bit of good stuff in you. So don't let that stress you. If that's all you're doing, then get them sardines in you and enjoy it. So,
Yep,
nice
work in
work.
progress.
Yeah. Well, glad to have you back.
Yeah.
Have you been tracking again, using chronometer, getting your fats up, getting
Well,
your
I did
protein?
track the whole time. I haven't stopped tracking, and I
Good.
just uploaded. But I uploaded, I think, when I came back, and I got on the call last week, but nobody was there, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah, we had a little family issue that we had to attend, and it
A
went.
blip in the
A couple things went sideways really quick, and we had to bolt.
life can do that.
Right.
Yes.
It last 2 weeks have been a crazy week. His parents are usually the self-sufficient, never nothing wrong. They're just good. They're just good, self-sufficient. And his mama had been sick for weeks, and then his daddy got sick, and then mama went to the hospital, and daddy went to the hospital. And I mean, it just ended up, it, it was just we get one home and the other one started, and yeah.
Oh
So
boy.
Yep, it was interesting.
it was crazy. So everybody's good now. So thank you for the love and prayers for everybody that reached out. But
Yep.
it was good. So
Sorry we didn't inform better.
yes.
We had to move, and that was it.
Anytime you see that, please check over in the support group, in the Facebook group. That's where we usually put all
Still on my homework list.
to get on there. I am,
Made it
hey,
off the list so
I
far.
will say this next week while I'm working, I hope to get you guys in to all my coaching people moved into our private community, that you will not have to be on Facebook to connect anymore. So I'm going to pull all those people over there, and I'll start doing it with my veterans and get them over there first to try it, so we can
Yep,
get over
yep.
there and start talking and working it out and seeing how it works and everything like that as I kind of learn it. So that is one of the things I hope to get working on here this week coming. So it'll be nice. It'll be good.
In the break week.
Yeah. In the break week, I got new things to work on. I love it. All right. Nice job, Susan. Thank you. Come on in, Joanne. Can you speak, or are you at work? I didn't even ask. Um, okay. If she doesn't answer, she must be at work. How is YouTube? Is there anybody?
YouTube is kind of quiet.
It's YouTube quiet.
Yes, it is.
It's a quiet week for everybody. It's just everybody, I think, is tired. Come on in, Susan. Hang on, you're
I
muted.
forgot to ask, the taking the BHB is okay during the sardine fast?
Which one do you have? The pucker or the flavors?
The flavor, I have both, but I've been doing the flavors.
The flavors are going to give you a little rise. They'll give you a little bit of stuff in there because of the sweeteners and the flavors in there. So, my go-to for when I'm really working sardines and trying to get my numbers up, my go-to is always going to be pucker. So if
Okay.
you have the pucker up, I would use
Switch, yeah.
I would use that one. Save the sweet ones. I mean, they're excellent. They're a great treat. They are, they're so good, but there is sweeteners and everything in them and flavors. So if you're really trying to be clean and clean things up, then I always stick with the pucker. And I save the flavors for either little dessert nights or special treats or something like that. And just say, I mean, they're still good. It's not that they're not good. It's just use them wisely and use the pucker for your chemistry shift when you need it. So,
Thank you.
okay.
You're welcome.
Anything over there? No, you're good.
Nope. Everything's so
Everybody
far
good?
quiet.
Everybody
Oh,
quiet.
what was that?
All right. Whoever's on YouTube, come and check in if you get to. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. She said she's at work. I've been back on strict with my eating last 2 months, but out of nowhere this week, I've been craving sweets. Any reason that would happen and any tips to how to deal with it? Absolutely. When you are craving, first of all, the first thing we always go to the salt. I don't care if you have the rocks. I don't care if you have the crystals, salt and water, but the salt will usually make the craving pass. If you can make it 20 minutes, get the minerals, get the salt in you, suck the rocks, put those crunchy ones under your tongue, put the other ones on your tongue, whatever you need to do to get that salt in you, that will usually help break a craving. As far as the sweets and you're, going in 2 months, you're right at that part again where food addiction is going to come knocking on the door. And it is just one of those things. That is where I want you to get your journal out, just like we talked through in class. I want you to get your journal out. I want you to start thinking through, working through what are you truly looking for? Because your brain is looking for some dopamine. So when you're looking for dopamine, you would ask yourself the questions, what do I really want? Am I tired? Am I bored? Am I lost? Am I lonely? Am I ticked off? Am I just exhausted? Whatever you go through, use your journal in that, write in cursive, handwrite out, talk yourself through it, work through it. Pray for somebody, do a Bible study, but do something that hi Peyton, glad you made it, hon.
I gotta take this off. I keep forgetting. Once I get in the guest house, I'm like done because I have to wear this in the heat. I'm like, oh, I don't know how the nuns do it.
Oh, God love you. So use your journal and do the things that you need to do to work through figuring out what that craving is about. And that will help you get through that next level. But that's the food addiction that kind of comes knocking on the door and raising its ugly head. So
That's
work
just
through
the
it.
start of the suck.
Yeah, right. Embrace the suck because that is where your body is making changes, but we're going to find you a new coping skill. And that is one of the, go over there in that, I know you're in the course, so go down through the course and it'll talk you through a little bit of trying to find a new coping skill, whether that is, do a Bible study, read a book, call a friend, go to lunch, do a workout, go to get a magnesium
Take a
float,
walk.
do something that is going to give you some dopamine besides turning to the food and try to work through that if you can, any way that you can. So, yep, you're determined, and that is the way.
That's the right mindset.
It is, and we're going to get through it one way or another. Doesn't have to be perfect. Toes and nose going in the right direction, and keep going. And we don't need perfection. We just need consistency.
Yep.
And that's how you're going to heal. That's what makes the difference in it is making sure you're tracking your macros, getting those fats and proteins in you, carbs staying nice and low, and don't be afraid to use the salt in the water when cravings are hitting. And I think that really is the easiest answer for any craving is if you can grab one of these salt rocks, it is amazing how fast it'll change, get that salt on your tongue, how fast it'll change a craving. So come on in, Diana.
Wait,
I have this is warm salt water right now, and that's
Yeah.
what I have been actually it's and I think this is still okay, but it's Redmond's smoked salt
Yep.
that's in this water. Gives it a little
Ooh.
bit of different
Flavor.
vibe, but
Yep.
I was like, huh. But
I love that.
That's
And
a great idea.
that is one of those ideas when we're struggling. I don't do it as much in the summer, but in the winter when we're fasting, I will put salt and just make it hot water. The other thing that have a little garlic oil or garlic juice or something from the jar. Just rub it on the rim and maybe just a drop of oregano oil on the lid or something. It literally, when you go to sip that hot water, then with the salt and the pepper in it or whatever you put in there, and you just sip it, it literally gives you that feeling that you're drinking some good soup. So it's just a
Yeah,
nice,
that's what the
kind of messes
smoked
with your
salt.
head.
It's a. I thought, wow, that's pretty good. I don't think I'll try that again. But
Yep.
yeah, I've been freezing to death with this fasting and the sardines, and I'm like, oh, I got to figure out something. I didn't want
So,
to keep drinking coffee, and
yep,
but
that's another thing we've done. We've both got off completely off the
Yeah, I'm off
coffee.
coffee.
Oh,
Like,
me too. I was an addict. I had 12 cups a day when I was doing IV antibiotics. I was a coffee addict. I'm not even exaggerating. The whole pot every day. Can I be aggressive because I have to go run and I have to tutor this girl with school? So
absolutely.
Do
Sophie, I
it.
can come in and out. Okay, let me put
Do
these
it.
Jump
earbuds
in.
because I got the fan on high because it's 90 degrees here and I'm in a skirt and a long sleeve shirt. Okay, so I couldn't join like the last 2 weeks because they had services for like the people that aren't nuns like right now, like in these mini chapels. So and then it was like an hour and then like because the time changed because I'm in Arizona. So
Yep.
I'm here today.
Well,
And
good for you. Welcome.
they didn't I like ran from the church like when we were done with dinner and then we go back to the church and then I like ran here to jump on because I want to go run and like help Lydia because I've been helping her with school because she's in high school still. But um so I'm still in the purple for the keto strips every morning. I put them right by because we wake up at 5 a.m. because we have to be at church at 5. I never woken up at 5 a.m. for 3 weeks in my life. So this is new. This is good routine because then by the end of the day, I'm exhausted because
You're
I
ready to go to bed.
I'm sunburnt and I was out 3 hours today. It's usually fun. This is not, we were raking the goat pen. So I feed the goats every morning, but today we had to rake them. So I was like with the poop and the hay with a mask on because I was coughing profusely
Oh
from all the
my.
hay and for 3 hours like lifting the wheelbarrows in the trailer to like unload. So what I'm saying is I'm getting in like 14K steps a day. Like I am done at like 7:30. I'm out. There's no more awake time. I'm out. So I got the purple like, but they don't do any meat. So my mom sent me beef sticks, and I'm trying to be respectful. And I also have never taken this much communion in my life. Like I think I take it like 3 times a week. I usually take it once a year. So what I'm trying to say is spiritually, I feel like I should follow the rule. I'm really not supposed to even bring meat into the monastery. I didn't know that. So I gave it away, the beef sticks. But goat milk I've been doing. And I was wrong when I originally was talking about that frat test I told you about. That's why I'm dairy free. It's not correlation and causation. They actually made a study and they proved that the high levels of folate in the brain, which is bad, is like correlated to dairy intake. And then when you cut out dairy, the folate goes down and it's less inflammation. But my mom said quality here of goat milk is going to be the best you're going to get because I see them milking the goats every morning. So I'm
Nice.
doing that. Like, I think I have 4 black teas a day because I cut out coffee. So I put goat milk in every time. And then goat cheese and eggs are always in the fridge. So if I want like a quick snack, I just grab a hard boiled egg and like goat cheese.
Perfect.
That's so easy. Olive oil. They have 7 acres of olive trees. I picked a whole olive tree. Took us 6 hours because there's so many olives in one tree. I didn't realize, and you have to climb up the tree and get the ones that like there's so many olives in one tree. I had no idea how many olives are just on one singular tree. And there's 7 acres, these things. I'm like, there's 20 nuns. Who picks all the tree? I don't know.
So did you make
I don't know, just
that?
any other tips, like tons of salt. We do dinner and lunch together and you don't talk. Someone like reads a book, it's like live audiobook, and you don't talk. And I've had a laughing problem because I keep dropping forks by accident. But I with Lydia, she's so funny. We have to sit next to each other and not look at each other for the whole 20 minutes because else will laugh if I even look at her to pour her water or something. But I've been putting so much salt in my water every time. And then I have this giant Hydro Flask. It's in my backpack right now, but I put so much salt in there because their salt quality. I mean, they eat so clean here. I don't know if there's any other tips. I'm trying my best with no meat because I'm such a carnivore. So the no meat is kind of killing me a little. And then one of the sisters has health issues. I'm not really sure what it is. She's like the dog whisperer sister. She's always with the puppies and the dogs. Tammy, I gotta send you all the crazy. I have like 500 photos already. I'll send you like 10 of like
I
the
would love
puppies
it.
here. And Beck, she's like 3 months old. He's a Congo. These Turkish war dogs. They're huge. Then they grow up. They're ginormous and they have Great Pyrenees and the goats, obviously, and the ducks and the geese and
Oh my.
but I'm gonna talk to her tomorrow actually about keto because she did keto, not eating meat because she's a nun, obviously. So and she did it for 2 years and then she had to stop. I don't know why, but again, I don't know what her health issues are. So I guess I'll learn that tomorrow too.
One thing I would throw out at you, if you have access to the eggs, use the eggs for your protein.
I do. I feel like I have 5 eggs a day because
good.
they have chickens here. Like the egg, you can taste the egg. I've never tasted such a good egg.
Yep.
And the olive oil, like if I'm trying to heal from Lyme, I mean, what better place, really?
Right?
With the
Right.
routine, like waking up at 5 a.m., I'm like, time to go to church, and then you walk
But to be
in the
in
dark.
to be in
Butter, eggs, and olive oil.
and to be in bed
Yeah.
by 7:30 and getting up at 5, that is
Oh, ask for butter. I didn't think about butter. I
Yeah.
have butter. I just didn't ask. I didn't ask.
yeah, just make sure it's good, real butter, but I'm sure there it is.
Oh yeah, yeah. They don't have fake things here. They don't even have sugar in the pantry in
I
the
love
guest
it.
house. Like they are so clean.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So between the
Yeah.
goat milk, that's a win.
I have so much goat milk. Because I'm the only one that's drinking it because Lydia doesn't like it, and then I put it in my tea. So then it's a lot.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Just think of the things you can do with it. You can make butter out of the cream,
I know. I'm jam packed in the day. I have like a 1 30-minute break, and then I go to bed. I'm like, they're giving me books to read. I'm like, I don't have time to read these books. I fall asleep reading at 7:30. Like I'm like a grandma. Because now the goats like running around, they let me start walking Penguin. I wish I could share my screen on here because I'd show you the photos I took of Penguin today. He's a baby goat. He's white and black, clearly, because his name is Penguin. But he was bottle fed, so he's not scared of humans at all like his sisters. He's the only boy they kept. He was born in June. But I've been taking him on walks like the past 3 days. We went on a 40-minute walk today. So I'm sunburned.
That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
love on them goats so they keep giving you some good milk. And I would use that milk to your advantage. Use the butter, use the eggs,
Yeah.
use
Butter. I didn't think of butter.
Yep.
I didn't think of that.
and the olive oil and the olive. I mean, you're in
I got better olive oil than you. I'm kidding.
Absolutely.
She probably does. You probably do.
Do you make the olive oil out of those olives?
Yeah, but I don't milk the goats yet. I'm at like a level 1. I just feed them with Sister Melania. Like the people that the sisters that milk them, they're at like a level 3, I'd say. I'm just making up these levels. I don't know what I have to do to milk them. I just do what they tell me. I don't know. I don't even know my schedule every day. It's different every day. And I make bracelets for the bookstore. Like I never know what I'm doing until the day of, which makes it fun.
That's awesome. That is awesome, girl. You are a little inspiration. So
I'm gonna send you a ton of photos right when I get off this call.
Okay.
Before I go run. Yeah.
We will be there. How's
okay.
it? That'll be good. So keep doing the best you can do, girl. That's all you can do, sweetie. I mean that. And just use the eggs to your advantage. Learn
I have so many eggs. Yeah.
And scrambled egg. You don't have to, it can be...
I can't because there's not a stove in the they do on Sundays. They sometimes have scrambled egg for lunch on Sundays and then for dinner. Because lunch and dinner are always the same. But I never know what's there until I walk in there. No, they do a microwave, but all the eggs are hard boiled in the fridge, which I like them. It's fine. I put olive oil on it and salt. Like I cut it into 4s and then I put olive oil and salt.
Perfect. You got
it.
Do they have,
so it's okay. No meat.
I was gonna say, do they have cinnamon?
I'm sure that yeah.
If they have cinnamon, get some raw eggs in a shaker bottle, put a little bit of the heavy cream or goat milk in with some 3 eggs in a shaker bottle, a little bit of cinnamon, shake it up real hard.
I like cinnamon.
It'll be like an eggnog, but it's really...
I've never tried eggnog because I don't do dairy, so...
Keith does it.
Keith does it.
Okay.
And he got us on it. So now we're all shaking eggs. And we just put them in a jar with ice.
Yeah.
And shake it with the cinnamon and the cream and everything.
Good way to
okay, butter and this. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm peer pressuring Keith and Lisa to come visit me in November because I know they love it here. And it's free. I'm staying for free. They stay for free. It's free.
Wow.
So I'm like really peer pressuring them. I'm like, you have to. Like, I feel like this place is like magical. I'm like, everyone needs to come.
Send me pictures. I want to see it.
No, you're gonna get some photos if you're asking for them. So I'll do it right now before I go run. Arizona, it's in Safford. It's in the middle of the desert. We are we're not Phoenix is here, Tucson is here, we're here.
What's it called?
St. Paisius. I'll send it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat because you're not gonna be able to spell Paisius. St. Paisius Monastery, and it's just women. Men can stay, but if you came to stay, you get your own house because you're a man. You probably get your own house, but women would have to stay in the guest house. I'm like complaining, but I'm staying for free. It's in Safford, Arizona.
What a blessing!
You look so much better. Your expression,
That's what
your
someone said to
face.
me the other day.
Yep, absolutely. You look so much brighter, so much alive. It's amazing. So keep doing what you're doing, kid.
Thanks. It's so fun. I want to do this. Well, they said I can come back after the wedding, my cousin's wedding, on October 25th. I'm going home for. But they said I can come back, and then I think my mom and I would both end up killing each other if we lived together again. So I think I might come back next semester, do online school, and then go away in the fall.
Nice.
officially, because this is too much fun. And I could do school here. I just didn't this semester because I was so depressed a few months ago. I didn't think I'd be able to do it.
You've come
Yeah,
along
you-
with
oh,
you. So
That's awesome. Keep it up.
Yeah. Thank you.
you are a good kid. So we're proud of you, and I love the work that you're doing. So it's just sweet.
Thank you.
Do
Get ready
best
for the
you can do.
picks.
Yep.
Brace
Okay.
yourselves. It's too
Sounds good.
beautiful.
I love
Okay.
it. All
Take
right.
care.
Okay. Bye. I'm gonna go run.
Go
All
on.
right. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
I want that energy. If that's what goat milk does to you, I want some goat milk.
Wow.
No
Right?
kidding. I want to go there too.
God love her.
Right? I mean, what a girl in it for the right reasons and her heart in the right direction. And
She turned that around quickly
she did.
going out there.
So,
Do you remember when she first came on with Keith and Lisa?
yeah,
Mhm.
what a blessing.
That's awesome.
And how many of us make excuses of why we can't do it or it's not perfect or we're not getting there or whatever. But to know, first of all, did you hear the part at the beginning where she said she's still peeing purple or getting purple on the pee strips? Which means she's making ketones, but she's having eggs and goat milk
You'd
and
have
butter.
to.
How simple though she's keeping it. She's doing the best she can do with what she has, and it sounds really strict. So she don't get to make the choices. So she's doing what she can do, and I think that's just a really neat testimony of what we all need to quit moaning and groaning. And if that girl can do it on
Mhm.
goat milk and and
Wow.
butter, I mean, what an inspiration. So I love it. All right.
Olive oil. She got olive
Olive
oil
oil.
right off the tree.
Olives off the. Can you imagine being out picking in the sun and
Ooh.
we're so spoiled.
I would be eating those olives like crazy.
Oh,
I've never even
yes.
seen an olive tree. I don't even know what it would look
I don't know what an olive tree looks like either, but I know
like.
what
They just
I know
grow,
what comes off of them, and I like them.
right? I love it. All right. Any other questions, anybody? Joanne, we got you, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Arizona. I never heard of that. What's that?
St. Pisces.
St. Pisces. Okay. Um,
Oh,
Joanne says, a huge olive mill a few miles from here. Tons and tons of olive trees. That would be sweet. Well, you have to send me a picture of one if you see one. I want to see it.
That would
Can you imagine?
nope. I mean, we have an orchard.
We have apples and
We
stuff.
have apples, but we don't have olives,
All the things we can't eat.
right?
fruit,
And how's the season?
fruit trees and
Ugh.
are you in
What would-
California, Joan? Where are you at?
Joanne Potter is where?
Arizona.
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 Oh,
We're gonna have
Nice.
to go out. We're gonna have to make a meetup out.
I'm telling you, I need to get you out west. You would like it.
I don't know. That 115-degree desert just kind of like,
It's a
ugh.
dry heat.
Oh, that's what everybody says, but I had
I'm
somebody
telling you
say
what.
it is hot. I don't care if there's no
115 degrees is hot. I don't care how.
It is so different though. It really is. I got to tell you. I mean, I was out in Colorado, and they have 300 days of sunshine a year out in Colorado, out in Denver. And it's different out there. The hot isn't as hot as it is here.
If I'd be that hot and sweaty all day, I'd have a 3-foot fro. By
You
the time
wouldn't,
my hair
because
goes.
there's no humidity. The
It would
humidity.
still be sweaty.
No, you
It would be
wouldn't.
hot.
Telling you, you don't.
It would not be a good hair day out there. See, you don't have that problem, so we don't have to worry.
What's this? See?
But
So
she
is
still
the
has
oven.
yeah, she still has the AC on. So you said it's hot out there. She said so is the oven.
It's a dry heat. Yeah, so's the oven.
Right.
I have a friend that started a homestead about a year out in the desert out there somewhere, and I was like, yeah, maybe I need to come visit.
That's crazy though, because out in the desert, it goes from like 115 in the middle of the day to like 40 degrees at night.
Oh yeah,
There's a huge temperature swing.
and she said sandstorms, and I'm thinking, oh, I don't know about that. Oh,
Yeah.
Right. That's what we keep saying. We keep thinking we're going to move south and get by a beach or whatever. And then you see the hurricanes and you see the things that happen. It's like, you know what? No, I think I'm okay visiting.
And they say Ohio's boring, and we're like, yes, it is.
We don't have hurricanes. We don't have sandstorms.
No, we're
No,
boring.
We're boring. Yeah. But fall is beautiful. So I love
Yes,
the
it is.
season that's coming up. The trees are already starting to change and everything. So it is fun to go on a ride and just, we're boring. We go for a ride and just look at the trees and everybody's cornfields and wheat fields that are turning brown.
Oh, anyway.
All right, guys. Well, if that's it,
So I have a question,
Yes,
real
ma'am.
quick. I just thought about it. So the other Redmond's salts, like the chili lime and all that stuff, would that break your fast or?
I don't take the chance on the chili lime or the barbecue or the taco seasoning or anything like that. I don't take the chance when I'm fasting. Now, I think the smoked salts will be fine. The other salts will be fine, but the flavored stuff, I don't take that chance during a fast. And
Yeah,
meat,
well, I know the barbecue has allulose in it, I know, but I
yeah.
don't think the other stuff does.
Chili lime, I would think would probably have some kind of flavors in it, but it
I
may
don't know.
not. It may. You may be able to get away with it. I just, how sensitive I am. So I don't take
Yeah,
any chances. Like, I don't even drink herbal tea. Like, I
You'd have
literally
to
stay with black tea.
you'd have to test it.
Yeah.
You'd have
yeah.
to test it for your system.
And see.
Like I did
Well,
a test.
He did a test on vitamin C this week.
Well, I did a test on vitamin C, but I also did a test on that mint herbal tea from
Oh, yeah.
Starbucks, which was actually in my favor because it was it the Mint Majesty tea for Charlie Kirk. I just didn't have the honey in it like he did, and I tried it on my fast, didn't hit my numbers at all. So
huh,
that is something that may work for me, and I just have to keep playing with it.
But, finding those little treats. But
But you have to test it on you
yeah.
because it
yeah.
may work for
Well,
you, it may not work for Susan, may work for me, may not work for Tammy.
yeah. I don't. Well, I've been doing this smoked salt for a few days. I don't think it's having any effect at all.
Nope.
And I
Good
always
idea.
want something warm because I'm freezing.
Right. Right. Between the freezing and the going to the bathroom 15 times and
Oh,
peeing blue. Yeah, we're a
Things we
mess,
do for our health.
right?
ready to like hear what? Peeing blue?
Your tongue turns blue, your teeth are blue, you're peeing blue. It's yeah. But hey, my brain's feeling better, so we're
As
good.
long as the brain feels.
Hmm.
I'm
All
in
right.
it for the
Well,
brain health.
you might talk me into trying that. I don't know.
If
Get
I was gonna say, if you do, make sure you research which ones to get because there are some fake ones out there that's not gonna do anything but turn you blue.
I'll put the one here. Let me
Yeah.
get this.
They
Yeah.
have to
You got
have a
some on your website, don't you?
yeah.
Yeah, that's the one
Okay.
we buy.
That's the
And
one we buy.
that's the one Dr. Boz has too. So I will
Oh,
let's
if you hear the dings, that is Peyton sending pictures.
it's my stuff blowing up. I love that girl.
It's under supplements, my dear.
All right, where's that? Did I pass
Mm-hmm.
it?
Da ding, da ding, da ding.
Ding, 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 ding.
Right there.
There it is.
Oh my goodness. Everything's going off. There it
That
is.
really sounds interesting. I was like, really? You can come out there and do that for free?
Right?
Huh.
Wow.
All right, there's the link for the methylene blue that I used. Note to self, if you buy it, do not drink it on a fasting day. And I just put an eyedropper full in some about this much ice water, stir my creatine in it, suck it down in first thing in the morning, and I'm usually good to go. It is usually nice and easy, but holy moly.
Hey,
Was
what do you
not
think about these dang out of antibiotics? I was like sick this afternoon, so I broke my fast a couple hours early. I'm like, I'm gonna get something. I don't know. Dramamine. I never thought about taking Dramamine. I wonder if that would.
have any Zofran?
Huh?
You have
Oh,
any
I do have Zofran. I only got about 3 or 4 left, but
Zofran's usually a good tummy calmer if it's that serious. The other thing I do is maybe some bone broth. Put some bone broth in when if you're taking it, put some bone broth in with it so you're not going just on a total empty stomach.
yeah. I took them this morning before I ever thought about it, and I was like, and later on, I was like, oh, I know what's wrong.
Use the bone broth. Let the bone broth be your best friend. I mean, it really does help a multitude of sins.
But
And
that doesn't work for a fast, though.
no, but it's better than being sick the whole time. So it's kind of failing forwards where you're still getting a fast. You're still, if you're doing good bone broth, it's minimum,
Uh,
it's falling forward kind of thing.
I just may have her give you some more Zofran.
Yeah. But Zofran, it's putting a toxin in, so you got to check that and see what it's doing. So Zofran might not be any better than drinking the bone broth. So
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I really had to through some of what you were talking about, talking to myself this morning, because I was ticked when I found out I had another infection. I'm like,
I'm
and
telling
I
you.
don't know what it is, but when I get mad, it's like all caution goes to the wind. It's like, well,
Uh-oh.
screw it. I'm just gonna like, all right.
She
I had to
jumps
really
off
talk to I had to talk to myself and calm myself down. I'm like, oh, come on, girl, you're not gonna screw this up. You made it 3 weeks.
in the deep end
Oh,
you go.
I am going to put a book over here for anybody that's watching that wants to go in a little bit on what we're talking about. This is a book that Dr. Boz had us read. And, with me having breast cancer, I couldn't get anybody to touch me with a 10-foot pole for hormones. And I will tell you, um, this book is a game changer, and the laws have just changed for um, what they can share. So that's that last link there. Why are they coming up like that? That's weird. That last link right there it's called Estrogen Matters. And it gives you the new thinking. So if you're prone to, the things that they're realizing that are problems because our estrogen is too low: heart disease, heart issues, your brain needs estrogen, frozen shoulder. I'm glad I got told that after 7 shoulder surgeries.
oh,
Right.
Frozen shoulder, UTIs, if you keep having UTIs or anything like that, those are all signs of low estrogen. So go over, grab that book, and I'm telling you, it gives you the language to go speak to your doctor. It gives you, well, all the things that you can do and why we need it and why it's so important. We should have always had it. Come on in, Susan. You're muted.
What about after menopause?
Yep. We should have been
hey,
on it. We should have been on it all along.
I
So
am 8, 9 years past menopause, and she just talked to me about it here a while back, and my doctor was like, "Yes, ma'am."
yep.
So it's been like 9 days,
And Dr.
and
Boss keeps touching on it, and I'm telling you, she just, because I said, I have no uterus, I have no nothing, and she's like, but your brain still needs it, your bones still need it, your heart still needs it, everything still needs estrogen. So, you can get the patch, you can get it in a pill, you can get it in a cream, you can, get the estrogen, get the estrogen in you. And it's just a shame that how many of us have lived for decades with no hormones when, we could have saved a lot of health issues if somebody would have kept them balanced. And, the old studies that says we couldn't have any is just a bunch of BS, and it's maddening. So grab the book, find the language to take to your doctor and go ask for it, whether it's, who any of our people on here that doesn't have heart disease, diabetes, UTIs, all of the things that we keep, frozen. Who knew? I never knew frozen shoulder was an estrogen decline thing. That it's like, wish somebody would have told me that a couple years ago. So be mindful of that. Come on.
something's.
More.
Oh, go ahead.
So you said something about the, what do you call it? You put in your coffee, you stir, or your tea or whatever.
The cream,
No, the
MCT.
I'm having a brain dead.
MCT oil, eggs.
Salt.
No. Anyway, I'll remember it after I ask the next thing.
What do we put in our
What
coffee?
about butter in the fast? Do you?
Perfectly, no. But if you're gonna break a fast, butter or bone broth would be, a falling forward. It's not I and I know with fasting, I don't mean to sound crazy about it. I just literally, um, I do not take a chance on anything breaking that fast. I look at it, if I'm going 72 hours and I'm going to do that work,
I'm getting it all.
I want every benefit in it I can get. So I don't take a chance with anything. It is literally good salt, water, and we've even cut out coffee to the point it's just black tea. I won't try it. He tried the herbal tea because I wouldn't even try it. And it's just one of those, I may someday try that at the end of the fast just to see what it does. But methylene blue, yes, that is one of the things I've been taking, Joan. Um, but it made me sick on my fast today. So that was, I don't know if you missed
If
the
you're
beginning of that.
if you're just going to do the work on the fast, I mean, if you're looking to get the benefits, get them all. Don't get half of them because you want to add a little butter or something like that. Stick
Now,
with the salt. If you're going to crash, that's different.
if something's going wrong that you not feeling it, something's fall forward into the bone broth and some butter in that if you need it or whatever, and try to keep going. But once you get your chemistry going again, you're going to be fine. You'll be ready. You'll be amazed. You'll be able to get right back in, jump back into that routine, clean it up. See if you need the butter to push through the fast. That's better than.
And you're taking the creatine also?
Mm-hmm.
I started doing that too.
Yep.
But I'm slightly worried about my kidney function.
Well, that would be get those glucoses down, get those ketones up, and get back to fasting, and that will help that kidney function. So little Miss Diana sitting there beside you, she's living proof of kidney function was 49, and within what 6-8 months had it to 110%. So that's when Diana jumped in with both feet and did not look back, did not cross go. She jumped in and did the work.
I think she was mad.
She was a little pissed off. But
I was. See, that's what I need to get more is pissed off.
but it works. So if you're trying to protect your kidneys, absolutely. Get in
No,
there.
I was more scared because I'd watched
Yeah.
my stepfather go through 9 years of dialysis, and it scared the crap out of me.
Yep.
That'd do it.
That'll do. So, but what an incentive, but just to show that when she does the work, her body can heal and do it, and so will yours. So it's just jump in and do it, get those glucose down, ketones up, fats nice and high, lead with those fats and hit autophagy. Hitting autophagy is, I think, the answer to everything. I mean, as crazy as my body is and as hard as it is to make an adjustment to anything, the 3-day fast, as much as nobody wants to do them, I'm telling you, it is the best I have felt since the day they put chemo in my body.
Definitely don't do vitamin C though.
Or methyl blue. Let's see the lessons we learned.
I did a 3-day fast and I didn't get to autophagy, and that makes me mad. I was like right on the edge.
And we were doing so good. But it's a process. But you know what? We all learn from those mistakes. Not even mistakes, but we just learn. Everybody wants to try to push the envelope and see if this will work and see if that'll work. But I still find the answer for me personally with this much damage is to stupid
Make
simple.
it clean.
Stupid simple. Any variation that I add to it is just one more. It's Russian roulette. It's just a crapshoot of, is it going to hurt me or is it going to help me? Or if it's not going to help me, I ain't going in. I mean, it's just not worth the chance to me. I want the benefits. I want my body to have as much help as I can give it. So
Absolutely.
I love it. Any other questions?
I will tell you guys, Tammy's the one that recommended starting to take the hormones because of the stuff that I've been going through, but the sleep was one of the reasons. And I have slept pretty well compared to what I was for about 4 or 5 days now without taking anything.
Yep.
Good deal.
Yep. I'm telling you.
I've been tracking on my watch. I've been tracking my sleep, and
the estrogen helping you too?
Nope. Well, it's putting you to sleep, which helps me sleep.
There you go. It is. You're so right. I'm sleeping so much different. I don't know, like it just feels like the lights are back on and I'm calming down. I don't know. I'm amazed.
That's what I have noticed already in the mornings is totally different. It's like I'm not groggy still. I'm not, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but it's different. After 9 days, only 9 days of doing this.
Yeah. But I think that just says how hungry and thirsty our body is for estrogen. I mean, it truly is between the estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. I'm on a mission. Like I want this leveled out and back to where I felt good. And I ain't stopping until I get them all figured out. It really,
yeah. I was pretty shocked though too, because something's changed because my doctor was like, absolutely. I expected a no.
No, you have to, those rulings all changed. So they legally can write it. Here's the hard part though, is some doctors just don't know how to even write it. So that is why, take that book in with you, copy the pages in the backpack there that tell you how, what you need and how to do it. And not in a condescending way to a doctor, but if they don't know, take the book to them. And I'd say, here's some new information. And I don't know. I mean, it's just, I think, a tragedy that we've went so many decades without it because nobody would prescribe it. The whole breast cancer link is just BS. And, all of that stuff that it's like, put my hormones. I mean, I had breast cancer and I was to the point, it's like, let me sign a waiver. I'll take my own responsibility. If I die from estrogen or my cancer comes back or whatever, my cancer was hormone receptor negative. So to me, put my hormones back the way they were when I felt good and give me the help and the hormones that my body needs to function right and get back to healing mode and learning how to do this. So I don't know.
Well, they were worried about the heart too. I'm trying to remember where it was. I read something about now they're even saying it's protective for the heart.
Yep.
So it's like,
so again, you think somebody would have told me that before I had a heart attack?
yeah, this just, I
The
don't know.
things you
That's
learn.
like, I think, have you guys ever given us anything that was the truth that wasn't like, you
You know,
know,
I
it's
think the
all about the
beginning part,
money.
it is, and follow the money trail. And I think that's the sad part of even those of us with major health issues. I mean, thank God for Dr. Boz because I just don't trust anybody. You don't trust them. I trust my own judgment and being able to figure it out, think it through, and be okay with the choices that I'm making. When you actually need a doctor to help, I mean, hormones are over my head, heart disease is over my head. I need guidance in that. And when you can't find somebody that you trust that understands our chemistry, it's frustrating. But I love that, we are getting more and more doctors that are opening up to stepping out from behind the curtain of BS and sharing truth and really getting to the bottom of a problem. I don't want another band-aid, and it's teaching us to do that. But taking responsibility for your own health is what it comes down to, is like you almost have to be able to make that judgment call of, this may not be perfect. It may not be for everybody, but I'll tell you, I trust the process enough that I've had a heart attack. I'm not afraid of fat. I do the work. I try to keep going as best I can. I should have been dead how many times by now? That I'm going to keep doing the work until God takes me home, I
Until.
guess. Right?
That's right.
So,
I was reading something the other day and I don't remember where it was now. I think I saved it, but I didn't realize it was talking about the mitochondria in the heart. The heart has like 5,000 compared to little or nothing and everything else.
nope.
I was like, wow. Well, it was talking about, which made me wonder about the fasting, because it was saying the heart does not need to be energy starved at all because of all the mitochondria it has.
So think of if every time you fast, you break, uncouple another group of mitochondria, you clean up those old ones with autophagy, and you make a new group of mitochondrial cells. When those cells come out, I mean, I guess I just think of it as the turnover that keeps happening every time we hit those fasting days that, I'm putting one more group of cells, one more good group of cells, one more healthy group of cells. I mean, it just, I don't know. There's a mindset in that I just truly believe in. That clean out the old out with the old and in with the new, and let's make these new ones a little bit better than the old ones. And one step at a time, keep doing that. And then you have a group of healthy mitochondria to deal with for the next 6 weeks or whatever. So till those cells turn over. So
Okay, I shut up. I didn't know what time it was.
all right, you guys are good. All right, guys, we love y'all. If anybody needs anything, don't forget Hack Your Health is still on board. JTK is the code to save $100 off that ticket if you need
Yep,
it.
it's coming up quick.
I will be, as soon as we get all of Lance's dates figured out for his surgery and everything, I'm getting ready to run a brains course again. So if anybody wants in that, I got a good coupon for everybody to run through that course. I'm probably going to do it in 2 to 3 modules a week, maybe for 3 or 4 weeks in a row, just to try to see I'm trying to find the best way to get through it without losing everybody, because sometimes 11 and 12 modules is too much, but too many weeks in a row. So
Information overload.
all right. So we're going to work on that. I will get dates as soon as we get Lance's surgery dates all figured out. And we'll be over in the group for the next week. So if you get over there, come and chat with us. Tell us how you're doing. Put your numbers over there. And we will catch up